wondered what the street food scene in Istanbul is like? Well, prepare to be enchanted by a city that elegantly straddles two continents, Europe and Asia. Istanbul, a city that's as rich in history as it is in flavor, is a true melting pot of cultures. A walk down its cobblestone streets is like stepping into a vibrant tapestry of life, where the aroma of spices mingles with the sounds of bustling bazaars and the sights of historic landmarks. But it's not just about the sights and sounds. The true soul of Istanbul lies in its diverse street food scene. From sizzling kebabs to sweet baklava, Istanbul's streets are a gastronomic paradise waiting to be explored. Each corner cart, food stall, and open-air market tells a delicious story of tradition, innovation, and culinary passion. So buckle up your taste buds, folks. Get ready to embark on a culinary adventure like no other. Imagine walking through a bustling bazaar, the aroma of spices and grilled meats filling the air. Picture the vibrant streets of Istanbul's bustling bazaars, the lifeblood of the city's street food scene. The air is thick with anticipation and the promise of a culinary adventure as the city's beating heart throbs with activity. As you weave your way through the crowd, your senses are assailed by a symphony of sights, sounds, and smells. The sizzle of meats on a grill, the clatter of pots and pans, the chatter of vendors calling out their wares. It's a feast for the senses, even before you've taken your first bite. And oh, the food! Istanbul's bazaars are a gastronomic wonderland, a treasure trove of mouth-watering dishes that showcase the city's rich culinary heritage. A case in point is simit, a sesame-encrusted bread ring that's as much a part of Istanbul's identity as the Bosphorus itself. Baked fresh every day and sold on every street corner, simit is the city's favorite snack, the perfect pick-me-up for those on the go. But the star of the show is undoubtedly balik ekmek, a fish sandwich that's the epitome of Istanbul's street food. Freshly caught mackerel, grilled to perfection, and served on a fluffy roll with a smattering of crisp lettuce and a hearty dollop of tangy sauce. It's a bite of Istanbul, a taste of the sea in the heart of the city. From the seasoned professionals to the inspired amateurs, everyone has a place in Istanbul's bazaars. The vendors, with their infectious enthusiasm and warm smiles, are the soul of the bazaars, their passion for their craft evident in every delicious morsel they serve. So take a stroll through Istanbul's bazaars and let your taste buds lead the way. Whether you're a seasoned foodie or a curious traveler, there's a dish waiting for you. A culinary story ready to be told. An explosion of flavors, textures, and aromas waiting to be discovered. Amid the city's hustle and bustle, you'll find corner carts serving up local delicacies. These humble stalls are where the magic happens, where age-old recipes meet modern street life, and where Istanbul's rich culinary heritage comes alive. Let's start with a classic roasted chestnuts. These gems of the street are roasted on open fires, filling the air with a sweet, smoky scent that's simply irresistible. They're served up in paper cones, piping hot and perfect for warming your hands on a chilly evening. Each bite is a delightful mix of crunchy and soft textures, a true testament to the simple pleasures that street food can offer. Another staple that you'll find on every corner is corn. Whether it's fresh off the cob or popped, corn is a favorite among locals and tourists alike. The vendors, armed with their steaming carts, serve it up with a sprinkle of salt or a slather of butter. It's a simple yet satisfying snack that perfectly embodies the spirit of Istanbul's street food scene. Now let's talk about the doner kebab, a national favorite and a must-try for any food connoisseur. Thin slices of succulent meat, usually lamb or chicken, are stacked onto a vertical spit and slowly roasted to perfection. The meat is then expertly shaved off and served in warm flatbread, often accompanied by fresh vegetables and a generous drizzle of tangy yogurt sauce. Every mouthful is a symphony of flavors, a culinary dance that leaves you craving for more. But these corner carts are more than just food stalls. They're a symbol of Istanbul's vibrant culture and community spirit. They're places where locals gather to share stories, where tourists get a taste of authentic Turkish cuisine, and where traditions are passed down from generation to generation. These corner carts are the city's beating heart, serving up comfort food to locals and tourists alike. They encapsulate the essence of Istanbul, a city that feeds the soul as much as it does the stomach. So next time you find yourself exploring the maze-like streets of Istanbul, make sure to stop by one of these corner carts and let your taste buds embark on an unforgettable journey. No gastronomic journey is complete without a taste of the sweet side of Istanbul. Now let's delve into the world of Turkish desserts that line the bustling streets of this vibrant city. These are not just sweets, but a delightful blend of culture, history, and tradition, woven into each bite. First off, we have baklava, a staple of Turkish cuisine. This golden, flaky pastry is a symphony of thin layers of dough, generously filled with a mixture of finely chopped nuts, all held together by a sweet, sticky syrup. Each bite is a crunch of sweetness that just melts in your mouth, a true testament to the skill and patience involved in its craft. Next, we move on to Turkish delight, or as it's known locally, lokum. This confectionery treat is a soft, chewy cube dusted with powdered sugar, often filled with nuts or flavored with rosewater, lemon, or mint. The history of Turkish delight dates back hundreds of years, and it's easy to see why it has stood the test of time. Each cube is a burst of flavor that is fragrant, sweet, and utterly satisfying. And finally, we have dondurma, a unique Turkish ice cream known for its stretchy, chewy texture. Unlike your typical ice cream, dondurma doesn't melt quickly and can be eaten with a knife and fork. Made with salep, a flour made from orchid tubers, and mastic, a resin that imparts chewiness, dondurma is a delightful paradox of being both ice cream and yet not quite so. It's served with flair by vendors who playfully tease customers with the ice cream, adding to the overall experience. Each of these desserts tells a story, a narrative of tradition, culture, and the culinary prowess of Istanbul. They are a testament to the city's love for food and the importance of dessert in Turkish cuisine. These sweet treats are sure to satisfy your sweet tooth and leave you craving more. So, the next time you find yourself in Istanbul, do not forget to indulge in these delightful desserts. Trust us, your taste buds will thank you. Thirsty, Istanbul's street food scene has got you covered. Istanbul is not just a city of tantalizing tastes, it's also a city of thirst-quenching beverages that are as much a part of the city's culinary culture as its delicious food. Today, we're going to talk about two of Istanbul's traditional drinks that are a must-try on any visit to the city. First up, we have Turkish tea, or K as it's locally known. It's more than just a beverage in Istanbul. It's a symbol of hospitality and friendship. Brewed to perfection in a two-tiered teapot, Turkish tea is served in distinctive tulip-shaped glasses, allowing you to admire the deep red hue of the tea. The taste is strong and flavorsome, typically enjoyed without milk but sweetened with beet sugar to preference. Whether you're bargaining at a bazaar, enjoying a scenic ferry ride, or just watching the world go by in a quiet cafe, a glass of Turkish tea is never far away. Next on our list is ayran, a traditional yogurt-based drink that's as refreshing as it is nutritious. Made by mixing yogurt, water, and a pinch of salt, ayran is served chilled and often accompanies a hearty meal. It's the perfect antidote to a hot Istanbul day and a great way to cool down after exploring the city's bustling streets and vibrant markets. Some say ayran is a meal in itself, providing all the nutrients your body needs in one delicious, creamy drink. These traditional beverages are more than just drinks. They're a part of Istanbul's rich tapestry of culture and tradition. They reflect the city's warm hospitality and its love for simple, wholesome ingredients. So next time you're in Istanbul, make sure to add these drink stops to your itinerary. These drinks not only quench your thirst, but also offer a taste of Istanbul's rich culture and hospitality. As the sun sets, Istanbul's night markets come alive, offering a different culinary experience. When the day gives way to twilight, a new facet of Istanbul begins to shimmer. The city's night markets, or gece pazari, are a spectacle to behold. As dusk descends, the rhythm of the city shifts, and the streets are filled with an exciting mix of aromas, lights, and the hum of chatter. Here you can find vendors selling everything from sizzling kebabs to fresh seafood, turning the streets into a gourmet's dream. Imagine biting into a succulent skewer of lamb, marinated to perfection and grilled right in front of you. Or perhaps you'd like to try some midye dolma, stuffed mussels, a staple of the Istanbul street food scene. Each mussel is jam-packed with a flavorful blend of rice, currants, and spices, served with a squeeze of lemon. It's a taste sensation that has to be experienced to be believed. And it's not just about the food. The night markets of Istanbul are a communal dining experience. Long communal tables are set up right in the heart of the market, where locals and travelers alike gather to share a meal under the stars. This isn't just a place to eat, it's a place to meet, to exchange stories, to laugh, and to experience the Turkish concept of keyif, a state of contentment and enjoyment. From the cacophony of vendors calling out their wares, to the clinking of cutlery and the occasional laughter ringing out from the communal tables, the night markets are a symphony of sounds. The vibrant colors of the food against the backdrop of the night sky, the warmth of the people, and the fragrant smells wafting through the air, it's all part of the magic of Istanbul's night markets. Whether you're a foodie on the hunt for the next delicious bite or a traveler seeking an authentic cultural experience, the night markets of Istanbul are not to be missed. They offer a feast for the senses and a unique dining experience under the stars. The night markets of Istanbul offer a feast for the senses and a unique dining experience under the stars. Our culinary journey through Istanbul's street food scene has been an adventure, to say the least. We've ventured through bustling bazaars, sampled delights from corner carts, and indulged in the sweet side of Istanbul. We've quenched our thirst at numerous drink stops and immersed ourselves in the vibrant energy of the night markets. Each of these experiences has given us a taste of Istanbul's rich food culture. We started our journey in the heart of Istanbul, where the bustling bazaars offer a sensory overload, with their explosion of colors, aromas, and flavors. Here, we discovered that food is not just a necessity, but a way of life, a celebration of tradition and a symbol of hospitality. From the bazaars, we moved on to the corner carts, the unsung heroes of Istanbul's street food scene. These humble carts serve everything from savory simits to delectable doner kebabs, proving that great food doesn't always come from fancy kitchens. Next, we delved into the sweet side of Istanbul, where we found that dessert is not just an afterthought, but an integral part of the meal. Be it the syrupy baklava or the creamy kunefe, each sweet treat told a story of its own. Our journey wouldn't have been complete without a visit to the drink stops. From traditional Turkish tea to the unique sour cherry juice, each drink offered a refreshing respite from our culinary escapades. And finally, we ventured into the night markets, where the city truly comes alive. Here, amidst the hustle and bustle, we found a plethora of street foods, each more tantalizing than the last. Istanbul's street food scene is a testament to its rich history, diverse culture, and the love of its people for good food. So, are you ready to take your taste buds on a Turkish adventure?